Welcome to Reading the New Testament in Original Greek. We're reading in this session Matthew chapter 3, verse 17. Και ιδού φωνή εκ των ουρανών λέγουσα, ούτως εστιν ο Υιός μου ο αγαπητός, εν ο ευδόκησα. And a voice from heaven said, This is my son, the beloved, with whom I am well pleased. Και ιδού is behold, and phoni is a voice without definite article. Now, ek preposition with the genitive, the meaning is the same as apo plus genitive. Ek from ton uranon and plural genitive. We talked about in the verse 16's I urani. Matthew was using heaven in plural, heavens. So from the heavens, legusa. Legusa is from the word lego, and the ending usa, as we know, this is a participle, nominative case, and more importantly, in feminine. On, usa, un, right? Masculine, feminine, neutral. Now, usa, what does it modify? Uranon, we have in a plural, so it cannot be. Phoni is an ephoni, a feminine. This is modified by legusa, grammatically connected. So of a voice was saying legusa. Okay, utos, this is demonstrative pronouns. This, as soon as we have the verb, is. Oios, the son, with definite article, and mu, genitive, my son. And what do we have more the following? O agapitos. Now with the definite article o in the before it uios and agapitos. Now this is a different way of using the adjective, right? With a definite article, what's connected together. You can put o agapitos uios mu, right? In the attributive positions and an adjective. But also o uios, like here, o agapitos. Now, to translate this, my beloved son. Okay. I also like the NRSV translation. As you can see, this is my son, the beloved. There is also an emphasis. One of the reasons why they're putting the two separate words with a definite article, there is actually an emphasis. My son, the beloved my son, actually kind of connotes the sayings, but also it could minimize the actual effect of the language. En o evdokisa. Now, en is a preposition, in or under, or as we have here, with, as instrumentales. Okay, and o is of course that's the demonstrative pronouns also. Sorry, the relative pronouns os, and in dative forms o, modifying o iosmo or o uiosmo o agapitos. This is singular masculine, so it could modify the both connected together. Uios o agapitos. O agapitos uios. Now, in him or with him, evdokisa. Now we have again the verb evdokisa. It's ev and dokeo. Evdokeo is actually the verb. It's not a compound word. But if I give the tip, and it's easier to remember this meaning, ev, it's actually the adverb of the good. Good, better, best, the words. An adjective is an adverb is ev. So whatever you have in the beginning, ev, it's in almost all cases, it's in a positive meaning. Ev, good, something that's good. Let's talk about dokeo. I have written down here the verbal, excuse me, conjugations. Dokiso in the future with augmentation and aorist, edokisa or edoxa. Dokeo means to have an opinion, or to seem, or to pretend, to imagine, or to appear. Okay, so it appears to me. It's the typical saying in ancient Greek, um, Plato's and Aristotle's. But here, dokeo, from that meaning, together with ev, good, appears to be good or imagine good. It's it's actually the basis meaning as that delivers, that the evdokeos delivers, but the actual meaning actually has more, much emphasis on it, much more emphasis. So evdokeo means to be glad, take delight, or something that falls very good. Evdokeo. So I am well pleased and all in him, or with him. That's what we have in an RSV. I am well pleased. Also, it has a meaning, take delight. I take delight in him, with my beloved Son. So this is the verse that the heavenly voice, the Father of Jesus, designating Jesus as my Son officially in Matthew. Now it reminds us in the Psalm chapter 2 verses 7. There it says also, "This is my Son." It doesn't say, "This is my beloved Son, in whom I take pleasure." But the first part, "This is my Son," also appears in the Old Testament. Okay, so this is verse 17. We finished the chapter 3, and in the next sessions, we'll continue in chapter 4. I'll look forward in our next sessions.